Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tyler and I am back again with Let's Play World of Warcraft Project Ascension. This is episode 21 and I'm back here at Nessingwary's Expedition in Stranglethorn Vale, Northern Stranglethorn Vale. Although, since this is Wrath of the Lich King client emulating vanilla World of Warcraft on this server, it is still just one entire concurrent zone. It hasn't been split into two, as it was in Cataclysm and beyond, running through Retail WoW, which is currently at what, Legion? I believe in Legion it is two zones, Northern Stranglethorn and what's the other one called? Southern Stranglethorn Vale, I believe. But yeah, no, this is just one entire zone, and we're gonna be heading out and doing a metric. I know I say this a lot. A metric fuck ton of quests this episode. I can show you my quest log. Whoa. 21 out of 25. That's crazy, right? Yeah, that is crazy. I have a lot of quests to do this episode and next episode, so we're gonna be here in Stranglethorn for the next few episodes. That's the plan. Just killing a shit ton of mobs, turning these quests in, hitting those level ups. And I should mention straight off the bat, let me dismount here. Whoa! Who's this guy? Gorfang. Wow, the return of Gorfang. We haven't seen him in a while, right? So I ditched after last episode off screen, and I was going to record last night, but it ended up being a little bit too late for me to record, so I ended up, I logged on anyway, and I unlearned Summon Voidwalker, and obviously along with Summon Voidwalker, I unlearned Drain Soul, because that is a Warlock spell that is required for you to know to be able to actually summon the Voidwalker. So that gave me back 4 ability essences, and with those 4, along with, I think I had an extra 4 just from leveling up from 34 to 36, and in that span of levels, I had not used up any ability essences. I didn't learn any new spells or abilities or attacks or anything like that. God, these these tigers are dropping like flies. Are you kidding me? So I went and picked up the Hunter ability, Tame Beast, which costs 5 ability essences. I know I've talked about this in the past before. And my pet is probably going to be leveling a bunch because the mob in question that I did tame, which isn't Gorfang. Gorfang is the rare wolf mob in Silverpine Forest. I didn't go all the way out to Silverpine Forest like last time I did to train this mob. I'll talk about what mob I did end up getting because it shares the same skin as Gorfang. That's why I just named him Gorfang anyway. So the Hunter ability, if you go to Beast Mastery and go to Spells, Tame Beast costs 5. So I learned that, and then I also grabbed Min Pet, just because I feel like if you have a pet, Min Pet, I don't have any healing spells to begin with, so the only way I could have healed my pet if I ended up taming one was through the use of bandages, and I'm like, well, fuck that. That's gonna be way too much of a hassle. I might as well just get, you know, Min Pet, because it heals for rank 4, heals for 700 health over 15 seconds, and it's like I cannot out heal that with any spell unless I grabbed Regrowth or something, and if I did that, I'd be eating my mana instead of my own mana instead of Min Pet only costs 67. I think Regrowth rank 4 would probably cost 200 or 300 minimum, I'd say. Yeah, so off screen I did grab Gorfang. I shouldn't say Gorfang. I grabbed a wolf, same skin as Gorfang, but not the exact Gorfang mob. I'll tell you, I went up to Duskwood, and obviously I've discovered a whole bunch of Duskwood, and I was running back and forth looking. I wouldn't say camping. I didn't kill anyone, so I didn't camp anyone, obviously. I was looking for Lupos, which is a rare wolf mob in Duskwood. Didn't have any luck last night. When I logged on the first thing this morning, no luck again. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? I was looking on WoW Petopia, the Petopia website. I was using not the Wayback Machine. Now it's called webarchive.org, I think. And I was looking at screenshots of the website from like 2010, which is when Wrath of the Lich King was live, was Retail WoW. And so I found that Prowlers in Elwyn Forest, excuse me, shares the same skin as Gorfang in Silverpine Forest. And I'm like, well, shoot, I'm already in Duskwood. I should just go up north to Elwyn and find a Prowler. And that's exactly what I did. I found a Prowler, and I tamed him. And he's my Gorfang. He's my little pet right here. And I like wolves. Wolves or cats, I think, are the best pets to have, just for DPS wise. Bears, I think, on this server are pretty good for tanking pets. But I like wolves because they have this Furious Howl ability, which will increase our ranged and melee attack power by 70 for 20 seconds. So obviously that 70 attack power will help us out tremendously. Excuse me. And as I was saying, because I tamed like a level 10 Prowler, so immediately when I tamed him, he jumped up from like level 10 to level 31. I believe whenever you tame a pet that's way lower level than you, it will become 5 levels lower than you as like a minimum. So he became level 31, and now he'll just start leveling up with all this experience, and we can check on his level if we wanted to. Oh, maybe we can't. I thought there was the pet experience bar if you check out in the character pane, but I guess not. So I did have an extra 3 ability essences left over, and now, as I've mentioned before, because Tame Beast. We're gonna aggro this whole camp, aren't we? Because Tame Beast is an odd number. Oh shit! Don't do that. Let's just ignore those guys. Pet, come back over here. Because Tame Beast is an odd number of ability essences. Want to be careful here. We're obviously gonna have an odd number left over after each new level. So before every even level, when we level up at every even level, we'd expect to be able to get a new ability, but now it's every odd level, if that makes any sense. So I did have 3 left over. So with that second, with 2 ability essences, I did pick up Mark of the Wild. It is a self buff, sort of like Blessing of Kings. It will, at rank 4, increases our armor by 150 and all of our attributes by 6, and you can learn a new rank for Mark of the Wild every 10 levels. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, new level. What was I saying here? So we have a bunch of quests. I guess I should talk about these quests for a second. I was killing some Elder Stranglethorn Tigers for a while. That's for Tiger Mastery. There are 2 quests that go hand in hand. The Defensive Gromgall and Raptor Mastery. We both have to kill Lashtail Raptors. One of those quests only need 10 Raptors slain, but the other one requires 15. So obviously we're going to be killing some more Lashtail Raptors. Over here we have 3 quests. A Hunt for Yeniku, which requires 9 Blood Scalp Tusks. And I'm just going to send my pet in, and we're going to see what the fuck is going on here. If we can cleave these mofos down, and I think we can. What? Pet? What you doing there? My pet does so much damage though, so I'm not even worried. Plus I have Min Pet, obviously. God, we do so much damage. Not just my pet, but look at this, man. It helps that these mobs are a little underleveled, but for real. Ooh, Holy Strength. That's that Crusader proc right there. And there is a solid chest over here, so let's go ahead and grab this. So yeah, off screen I did a bunch of traveling, a bunch of running around. I did level up my first aid. I don't know if you guys noticed before, I was running wool bandages, but now I'm all the way up to heavy silk bandages. I still have a lot of silk left over, and it helps on this server that I believe all professions are ×2 leveling rate. So for each successful level up, it actually counts for 2. Which, I don't know, some people might not like that because it's not exactly Blizz-like, but you have to keep in mind this server obviously doesn't try to be a Blizz-like server because obviously it's classless WoW. It's heavily customized. So I don't think people mind that 2 times profession leveling rate. I believe the leveling rate itself is 2 times still. So yeah, just keep all that in mind if this is a first video you're seeing of Project Ascension. Then just keep that in mind. It is not Blizz-like because it is very heavily customized. But again, super fun. Doesn't take away from the fact that it's like some of the most fun I've ever had playing WoW. And I'm not just saying that to try and hype this realm up. I'm saying it because it is the God's honest truth. So yeah, I'm just gonna be running around killing like I said before, like a metric fuck ton of mobs this episode. So I'm gonna be cutting in and out, running all over the place, killing mobs. Let's just take care of 2 more of these Stranglethorn tigers. I did get rid of, you guys maybe noticed, I did also get rid of travel form, Druid travel form, and I'm not sure if I want to pick that back up. I feel like travel form is usable in combat as opposed to, actually we don't want to kill, no, your mounts aren't usable in combat, and I feel like travel form is a good way to escape from sticky situations that you don't want to be in. So I don't know, I'm debating on whether to pick that back up or not. We don't want to run up there because there is a, I wouldn't call it a rare mob, but there is a quest mob up there, a tiger quest mob. Or maybe she's up there. There's some more blood scalps over here. More bloody scalps for us to scalp, I guess. God, we are downing mobs so quick. It's not even funny. It is fun. It is a little funny, I guess. I'm chuckling a little here and there. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. You guys have seen me kill. God, and I feel like, man, let me check my recount damage because I know before I talked about my Voidwalker was bad at holding aggro, and his damage was a little weak. But it's like, woo! Look at this! Look at this pet damage. My melee damage is almost 15k. My pet damage is 6k, and on top of that, the Retribution Aura, which is pretty nice. So it's not exactly half. I'd say, what is that, like 40% of my damage? And my Voidwalker man was doing maybe not even 30%. I think, I can't remember off the top of my head what the numbers were, but it's like it's like a night and day difference. Like I think having this pet is so much better. And that's not to say Voidwalker is bad. I just think at my specific level, it wasn't very good. So I'm going to cut away now. I'm going to finish killing enough blood scalp mobs so I can complete these 2 quests, Bloody Bone Necklaces and Blood Scalp Ears. And then I'm also going to finish killing off, I need to kill 11 more raptors to finish off these 2 quests. And then I'll see you guys back in Gromgal or at Nesting Warriors Expedition and turn in all the quests that we have and collect the follow-ups. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Gromgal Base Camp. Let's go ahead and start turning in a bunch of these quests that I finished off screen. And I think we started this episode off just barely at the beginning of level 36, maybe not even half a bar's worth. And just me killing all those mobs required for those quests, these like 6 quests, I'm already almost about 2/3 of the way to 37, which is pretty crazy. We might level up just by turning in these quests here in Gromgal. So that was a hunt for Yenneku. The follow-up is to bring 20 shrunken heads back to Nimboya at the Gromgal base camp. I believe that quest is going to be completed up here at the ruins of Zolkunda. We'll probably have a few more quests up there once we turn in Bloody Bone Necklaces here. And he will give us the Blood Bone Band. Say that 5 times fast. That's a bit of a tongue twister. There is a follow-up Split Bone Necklace. Bring 25 split bone necklaces to Kinwile back here. This is Mr. Kinwile, and that's actually going to be completed over here at a different ruins. I don't think it says it in the quest description, but if we run out there and discover the ruins, I will be able to tell you what the name is called. So this is Defensive Gromgal. This was the 15 Lashtail Raptors we needed to kill. And there's another follow-up, Commander Agrogosh wants us to kill 10 Ogre Brutes and 5 Ogre Witch Doctors. So I'm going to head back out. I would say let's cut away, but I feel like, let's not. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. I can keep chatting with y'all if you like hearing my commentary so much, as people more recently have been commenting that they do enjoy my commentary, which is always nice to hear. So I do have, what do I have equipped for a back? The Phalanx Cloak of the Bear, 4 stamina, 4 strength. So obviously Int and Spirit is not better than stamina and strength for me. I did get an offhand. That's trash. I'm going to sell. This is all trash. I'm going to sell. On this server, so I know I've talked about before, the enchant collection. Obviously, I don't have any mystic runes or extracts or orbs for me to be able to extract random enchants from weapons. But I was hoarding. Uh-oh. We got ourselves a level 34, boys. I'm not going to kill him. That'd be a dick move. His health's already a little low. I'm not against the world PvP. I just, you know, don't usually partake in it. I'm usually not the... what's the word called? I'm having a little brain fart here. I don't initiate. I'm not the initiator in world PvP. If I get attacked, then yeah, of course I'm going to attack. I'm going to fight back. I'm going to defend myself. But normally, I don't partake in the world PvP as most people do. And I believe Nessingwary's expedition, I wouldn't call it a sanctuary, but if you see here, we're getting rested experience, so it's sort of like an inn in a way. But obviously that doesn't protect us from being attacked from Alliance, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I was saying before about the random enchants. I was hoarding a bunch of greens, but I think I've read before in World Chat that you can't extract random enchants off of green pieces of armor. Off of greens or rares, I should say. Green quality gear means it's rare. Blue is rare. Green is uncommon. Blue is rare. Purple, the Professor Plums are epics. Ooh, what did we pick up here? Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Oh no, I like the random enchant Brawler Gloves. Although, for whatever reason, I think these bracers of the gorilla stopped working. Increase the duration of slice and dice by 33%. Unless I've missed some change, I'd have to go onto the Project Ascension changelog and see if they've disabled this, because obviously, if you stack gear, that increases the slice and dice duration. I mean, I'm sure you can get it up to, like, I don't know, 30 seconds, something crazy like that. So I don't know. I'll have to go and look and see. But obviously, these gauntlets of Ogre Strength I don't want to replace. We have a polearm I'm not going to replace. Obviously, I'm dual wielding. I'm not using two-handed. I did pick up a two-hander blue, a rare, which is nice. This is a world drop. The Archaic Defender, 100 armor. Oh, so this is like a tanking. Excuse me. This is a weird weapon. It's like a tanking weapon, but the only tanks I know that use two-handers are Death Knights. I mean, obviously on this server, being classless, you can probably make a two-handed weapon tank spec if you wanted to, if you really wanted to. What do we have here? I have a belt that has 11 strength. This is 6 stamina, 5 strength, and your Lava Lash ability has a chance to grant your party 10% melee haste for 10 seconds. If I go check Enhancement Shaman, I don't believe Lava Lash is available to us. Oh, it is it's a talent spell. I'm sorry. So we can actually learn Lava Lash at level 45 if we wanted to. And I might just do that because it is an offhand weapon ability. And that's nice. Something for my rotation. Storm Strike. Whew. I actually forgot about Storm Strike for a second. That's available to us at level 40, which we're getting pretty close to. I should mention, I did have 2 talent essences that I hadn't used or put into anything for the past... since I leveled up twice. I think last episode I leveled up twice, so I had those 2 talent essences. I was waiting until I hit 35, and at 35, man, if you look across the board, in Shaman, in Rogue, in Hunter... Uh-oh, I'm being attacked. That's not very nice. You're gonna die now. Man, fuck you. Well, I guess I'll just die. Because it's a fucking hunter. I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I know what I'll do. I'll fucking come back and I'll kill your ass. Hunter specs, man. I mean, see, that's kind of why I want a travel form, because there's no way for me to escape out of concussive shots like that. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and turn these quests in. Sorry, I cut away. I was spewing some fucking toxicity, and I didn't want that in my video, so I was raging a little. Let's turn these quests in while we can, and we will level up. It wants us to kill 10 jungle stalkers. What happened to my pet? My pet's right here. There's the ding right there. So now we've hit 37. I want to go hunting for that dude that killed me. That is fucked up. So this is Tiger Mastery. We turned in. We had to kill 10 Elder Stranglethorn Tigers. And And that was the second, I think that was quest number 3 out of 4. And so this is the 4th and final quest in the Tiger Mastery chain. And that is to kill Sindal. I don't think it's not here in my objectives. Now Sindal is located at the top of a little plateau that's jettisoning out of the ground. Is that a word? Jetting? Jettison. I think jettison is for sure a word. I know that, but anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I mean, I'm still salty over that. You're a hunter spec, and I'm a melee spec, and I don't have any escapability from concussive shot. There's no way for me to. All my buffs are gone now since I died. I can't do that yet. Why can't I do that? So that was Sindal. Not an elite mob or anything like that. It's level 37, so it's a little high if you're trying to do Tiger Mastery at a lower level. So we got... No, I want... My buffs got all messed up. I want Wind Fury on my main hand and Frostband on the offhand. Thank you very much. Seal of Righteousness. I can buff my pet back up again. Yeah, I'm a little salty because as a melee spec, there's no way for me to take on... and WP is the same dude that I saw last time. I'm not going to kill him because I'm not a fucking dick. Like that hunter was. There's no way for me to... Actually, no, that just looks like it's a bugged out Voidwalker. That usually happens. I've seen that happen numerous times as a previous Voidwalker owner. There's no way for me to escape concussive shot and like engage in melee combat. So I just took out the dude's pet. I mean, that's all I could do. I was trying to gain back a little HP, but she's just sitting back 30 yards, fucking taking shots at me, sniping me away, and there's no way for me to reach her. And that's exactly why I said I might have to pick up Travel Form. Druid Travel Form, pick that back up again, because it is usable in combat. So it's a way for me to remove movement impairing effects and then engage in close quarters combat. So that was the final quest in the Tiger Mastery chain. We picked up the Tiger Hunter gloves. I didn't even see those. Where are those? Let's see. 7 strength, 8 agi. So that agi's nice. What I have, the brawler gloves, and these have the random enchant that I really like about that affect slice and dice and eviscerate. But I don't have any agi on those gloves. Where'd you go? Where'd that hunter go? I'm gonna make it my life's mission to. I was sitting there with my. I'm still so fucking salty about that. All right. Well, I gained a level. Let's put some stat points. Let's allocate those stat points, boy. I want to see if she came up to the fucking rebel camp, which is the Alliance questing hub up here. No, all I see is Private Thorson. Nizzle. No, that's a flight master. I can't attack a flight master. Does Wind Fury apply to bows? No, does not happen. Forgot what that dude's name was, but I will find her. Mark my words. Mark my words, subscribers. I will find her, and I will. Revenge is a dish best served cold. So I did level, actually, so let me go back, and I was saying before, what was I saying before? I was looking at Enhancement Shaman. So Storm Strike is an ability we'll get at 40, Lava Lash we can pick up at 45, and I was putting points into Weapon Mastery, so let's go ahead and not unlearn that. That will eat up a good chunk of my gold. Let's go ahead and max that out at 3 out of 3. So Weapon Mastery, if you guys don't know, increases the damage you deal with all weapons by a total of 3%. And so now that that's maxed out, you can see our main hand and offhand weapon damage it has a 3% multiplier added onto it. So the damage is being multiplied by 103%. So that's pretty nifty. And that can only, there are a lot of talents we can pick and choose that will increase our, that will multiply our weapon damage like that. So there is Weapon Mastery, obviously. I don't even know where I'm going. I have a couple quests over here to do, so I guess I'll come do these quests over here. I can also show you in the Beast Mastery talent tree, there is, which one is it? focus fire here. All damage caused by you is increased by 2%, will be if you max it out, while your pet is active, and the critical strike chance of your pet's special abilities is increased by 10%. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back into Feral. I'm so salty. I'm gonna pick up Travel Form again, just so I have it in case I need it for World PvP while I'm gonna be here in Stranglethorn for a while. So we hit 37. Those are some Gurabashi warriors. Obviously we can't we can't take those guys on, right? No, I don't think we can. So over here we need to kill a Stranglethorn Tigress. Hello. And we can loot her Tigress Fang, which we need for a quest. Which quest did we need that for? Hello? Pet? Are you attacking? Thanks. She is attacking. She? I don't know. Is my pet a boy or girl? I don't know. But we do have the follow-up, I think it's it's either the second or third quest. I want to say it's the third quest in the Panther Mastery quest chain. And that is to kill 10 Shadow Maw Panthers. Let's see here. So that is Panther Mastery. We have a quest that goes hand in hand with it, a sister quest, if you will. Mock Thardan's enchantment. So we need to collect 8 Shadow Maw claws off of the Shadow Maw Panthers that we have to kill for Panther Mastery, not for Shadow Maw Mastery. And Bagthera, a level 40 elite over there, is actually a quest. That is the final quest in the Panther Mastery chain. So after we kill 10 of these Shadow Maw Panthers, gosh, that name is always going to mess me up. We will have to kill Bagthera eventually, level 40 elite. Sounds a little scary, but I mean, I deal so much damage, I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to be running around trying to find, first of all, these Shadow Maw Panthers, because they are full stealthed, by the way. So you just kind of have to run around, and if you become engaged in combat, you'll know that you aggroed a stealth mob, for the most part. It's kind of how it works with these Shadow Maw Panthers. And we do have another quest that is in the same general area, hostile takeover, located within the Ventrico base camp. So we need to kill these Ventrico geologists and collect 8 tumbled crystals. Now, this was off screen, obviously, last night when I logged in to try and record, but then I ended up not recording at all because it takes a while to travel around the world. But I did visit Booty Bay. I took the boat from Ratchet into Booty Bay, and when I was there, I picked up a ton of quests that are located all over Stranglethorn. You can see here all these objectives all over the place. So I picked up probably, I'd say, between 5 and 7 quests in my quest log. All I got from Booty Bay. So if you are around 35 and you are leveling in Stranglethorn Vale, definitely do not forget to head down to Booty Bay if you haven't been there yet and pick up all the quests that are available there. So I'm going to cut away now just so I can try and get more stuff done this episode by saving time. And there's my pet dinging right there. Furious Hal, by the way, I think it was at level 32 or 33. My pet learned rank 3, so it went from, like, I think it was 45 increased attack power to 70. So that 70 is pretty nice. If we check my DPS jumps up to 73. And Holy Strength, man, when that procs, that helps for sure. So yeah, I'm going to cut away. I'll finish doing Hostile Takeover. I'll try and kill the rest of these Panthers, and I'll also complete Mock Thardan's enchantment in the meantime, because that goes hand in hand with Panther Mastery. And if I ever find that hunter that came up and engaged in combat with me while I was trying to explain my talents, and then I couldn't even... I have Travel Form. I'm ready to fucking whoop some ass. I will definitely get that on camera for y'all. Like I said, revenge is a dish best served cold, my friends. So I'll cut away. I'll see you guys back probably at Nessingwary's expedition before I head to Gromgall, and then we could probably fly down to Booty Bay and turn all these quests in. Alrighty, boys and girls, we're back here at Nessingwary's expedition. Let's go ahead and talk to Sir S.J. Earlgedon and turn in the quest Panther Mastery. And as I suspected, the fourth and final quest in the chain of Panther Mastery is for us to kill Bagthera, level 40 Elite Panther, and the rewards actually, oh boy, pretty good. Leather leggings with plus 10 agi, plus 11 stam. What I have now is 7 strength and 7 agi, so I'm actually not sure if I prefer. It's going to be plus 4 agi, and then in exchange for the 7 strength, it'll be 11 stam or 10 stamina. Excuse me. So I'm not entirely sure which one I'd prefer. We don't have any other quests down here in this area, so let's go and run back to, where are we heading? Gromgal Base Camp, and turn in the quest Mock Thardan's Enchantment before we fly down to Booty Bay. And I have about 3 quests to turn in down there. Off screen, when I was finishing up the quests I was talking about before, I did not encounter that Alliance Hunter. I believe it was a female human. I'm still so fucking salty. You can probably tell I'm still fixated on that hunter coming up and killing me like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes that happens, sometimes not. But yeah, as I was trying to say, maybe incoherently before, hunter builds like that, if you, because I was, you know, it wasn't like I was AFK, but I was looking over my character advancement panel, excuse me. I wasn't paying attention, obviously my back was to her. She came down from the rebel camp, I'm pretty sure, down there, and initiated contact from afar with her ranged weapon. And it's like, oh, I do have a crossbow, but it's like I don't have any ranged weapon attacks, so it's not like I could fight back in any conceivable way. But I did pick up travel form just in case I ever needed it again. So let's go ahead and turn in Mock Thardan's Enchantment to Mock Thardan. He requires the 8 Shadow Maw Claws and the 1 Pristine Tigress Fang. So let's go and turn that in, get a nice chunk of agi there. And there's a follow-up, Mock Thardan's Enchantment. He wants 10 Jungle Stalker Feathers and bring those back to him in the Gromgal Base Camp. What does this guy say? WP, yeah, I realized that as well. I'm 35. What does that say? I don't know what that guy was saying. But that WP is the guy that I didn't kill. I could have been a dick like that hunter was and attacked him, but I said, you know what? No, I am not a dick. And that's probably why I lost in the 1v1. Oh, feels bad, man. Alright, I'm gonna cut away. I'm just gonna try and save as much time as I can. I'll see you guys down in Booty Bay, and we can turn in these quests and finish off the episode. Okie dokie, everybody, we are here at Booty Bay. So the first thing immediately when we get off the Flight Master, the Wind Rider Master here, are these 2 goblin mobs, and this is where we're going to turn in, I think, the majority of our quests. So Krazek here has investigated the camp, and this is the quest. You guys didn't see me do this on screen, but essentially all you have to do, he's talking about Nessingwary's expedition camp. All you have to do is run into the center of the camp, and it'll say quest complete, that you quote-unquote investigated the camp. So we can turn that in. All it is essentially is, it's like a discovery, it's like a, I wouldn't call it like a hand-holding quest, but I mean, if you come to Stranglethorn Vale and the first stop you come to is Booty Bay, that quest is essentially just to get you to go to Nessingwary's expedition camp so that you can start doing quests there. I mean, that's all that quest is. And the 2 that we have here are Bloodscalp Ears, excuse me. You've had success, I hope, all over the place, those trolls. Filthy devils. Racist. The goblin is racist. So the 15 Bloodscalp Ears, we can turn into him, and as a reward, we get the Goblin Fishing Pole. 8 stacks of them. He does have a follow-up, Skull Splitter Tusks, which is essentially the same thing, only he wants us to kill Skull Splitter mobs, and that's over there that we can do with Skull Splitter Tusks. No, Splitbone Necklace, excuse me. These quests are essentially, I would call them like sister quests. I mean, you can do them, both of these items drop off the same mobs in this area, so that's why I call those like sort of like sister quests. And finally, Hostile take over the 8 tumbled crystals that we looted off those Venture Co. geologists. And he will give us the gemmed gloves, which would be nice if we were a spellcaster, but alas, We are not, so those are just going to be vendor trash for us. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Yeah, I think that's all the time I want to... Actually, we do have one quest we could pick over there. First mate Kraz. I like to live dangerously. I like to live life dangerously and on the edge, as you can clearly see. Let's do little jumps. Let's do a little jump and a 360. Oh my gosh, he's going for the 720. My pet. No, my pet. What have I done? I'll save you. Okay, come with me. Come with me, Gorfang. We shall swim back up to safety. Excuse me? Where's my pet? He's gone forever. I think I have to dismiss him and then recall. Oh no, there he is. Oh, how the fuck? How'd you do that? I don't know. How weird. First mate Kraz wants you to check the cove north of Booty Bay. We can definitely do that next episode, boys. But yeah, like I was saying, this is gonna be it for this episode. I'll probably vendor trash all this, sell all this shit to vendors. Off screen, you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go hunting for wherever that fucking bitch went, and I want my revenge. God damn it. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this this episode, this video, and until next time, as always, I hope y'all stay classy, and peace out.